came up with a clever strategy to outmaneuver their patrols and draw out their forces from their lair. You then flanked around, approached their rock from a different direction, and while some of their warriors were out and away, launched a rather creative surprise attack, killing many gnolls. It was quite a bloodbath. You had then driven them back into one of their secondary caves, killed all of them, and the session ended with Intervin still outside in the tiny hut, having spotted some gnolls cresting the hill at the edge of the depression. While the rest of you, inside of the cave, which is now slick with blood from all the arterial spray, surrounded by the corpses of gnolls, have found a halfling hanging from a cage inside the cave. Apparently still alive. And that is where we'll be picking up.
Are we aware yet that the cavalry is coming?
No.
Intervin did yell in.
Oh, so we would be.
Potentially.
Well, did we hear him or not?
I would have.
I mean, I would have yelled down there like, "Hey!" Remember, I did the whole "Hey, you guys."
Hey, you guys.
You guys have
Gilbert,
not seen their cavalry, but yeah, it's entirely possible that Intervin would have been able to shout after you.
I mean, he did it in combat. Like, he did it mid-combat, so...
I don't have it written down, but it's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you in the cage, sit tight for just 1 second. Don't go anywhere. And then I go back to the mouth of the cave.
Okay. I'll just hang out here.
How high up is the cage?
It's about 20 feet.
Oh, bugger.
It's kind of up there.
Yeah.
How does it
That's
look
why
like it's secured?
It looks like it and a couple of empty cages are all kind of like partly anchored into the roof and then held up by ropes attached to like stalagmites.
So we could untie those ropes and they'd lower down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stalactites, you mean?
Well, then I think we should do that. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not on that side. I'm on the other side. But so
Well,
yeah,
I'll do that.
I'll play telephone with Intervin real quick. How long?
How long does it look like it'll take him to get here?
Well, it's just a small band of about 10 gnolls. If they were to start running, it would... And like they committed to running? 1 second. Let me double check.
Wow, that's fast.
What?
He said if they committed to running 1 second.
Oh, that's fast.
There was a pause in there? How many feet is a quarter mile again? Like, what, 1,200-ish?
1,300.
It's like 1250 and change.
1320. I had to counterflex. Having soup tonight. All things are well in the world.
Soup?
Yep.
I had soup tonight.
Potato bacon soup.
So, if they start running at you, it'll be probably about 5 minutes before they actually make it to the cave.
It'll take a couple minutes.
All right,
Well, here-
guys, loot and scoot. We can get back to the dome. We got company coming.
We don't even have to loot. We just got to scoot. We can loot later.
Well, we don't even have to scoot. I'm gonna let the guy out of the cage first.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, while
Hey,
occasionally
Intervin,
just
there's a
stubbing my
halfling
toe.
in here.
I would keep him in there simply so he doesn't do anything stupid during the battle. I don't want him trying to like run off and get killed or something.
Okay. Do you know him?
I don't know. Hey, halfling, what's your name? I'm yelling under the bed because I'm on the other side.
Ertwold?
No, I don't know him.
Okay. Why is he here? Is he in league with the Knolls?
Given the fact that he's in a cage, I don't think so.
I don't know. Some people pay extra for that.
All right, I'll ask. Hey, Ertwell. Noel's friend of yours?
Oh yeah, that's why they keep me up here in this cage in a dark cave.
Ah, he must be their blood bag.
I figured I'd ask. How'd you end up in a cave, in a cage, on the ceiling?
The Knolls.
Well,
I got snatched off of the well, I went too far off the farm. Got snatched.
huh. Sounds like he's a farmer.
Farmhand.
I was talking to the other guy. He's a farmhand.
Alright, well, I guess we're rescuing him.
All right, well, you want to leave him in the cave for now or cut him free? He's up on the ceiling in a cage.
Well, you might want to lower him down before you cut him free so he doesn't fall to his death immediately.
Good idea. Yeah, I'll lower him down real quick. Worst case, we just tie him up in the cart. I make sure that I'm shouting that under the bed. So that's Porkchop and Farah. You guys are under the bed.
Well, I'm in the
Mhm.
cave with him, so I'm already like
Yeah,
lowering.
you're on the other side of under the bed.
Yeah.
Indeed, yes, you're able to lower him down and let him out.
Oh, good.
Ah, gee, thanks, big guy.
Not a problem. I just we got some more Knolls are coming, so you might wanna if you can fight, you can join in or just kind of stay low.
I mean, I got a pretty good overhand with a sling. Got a sling?
Hey, anybody got a sling?
Make one. It's not that hard to make.
Well, me not so good at that, but yeah, you can take care of that, and I'm gonna make myself get back to the cart for our incoming guests.
Scalp them knolls in there real quick, and we'll scoot back to the dome.
Alrighty, yeah, you guys start scalping Knolls.
Shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, as you guys are doing that, Intervin, you can see that it looks like these knolls that have crested the edge of the depression have begun spreading out, uh, moving up towards the sides of it.
All right.
They're getting
pretty much
lost
done
on open terrain?
Sounds like it.
No, I think they know
What?
we're here and they're fanning out.
Really? You think they've noticed the giant red dome sitting in front of their house?
Nah.
All right. Real quick, Gilbert, since I'm back here, I haven't crawled underneath the bed yet. In this area of the cave, are there any entrances and exits, or is it just that under the bed area?
Yes. So there appear to be a couple of crevice-like caves that stretch out from this area. A rather large one heading at a angle upward. It
Okay.
looks like creatures would either have to scurry up there with a little bit of effort, or you could easily like toss like a rope down and it'd be fairly easy climb.
Or climbing gear you could anchor in and move up.
It's not a vertical.
Yeah.
We're talking with something like
Okay.
70 degrees, 60, 70 degrees.
Let's go towards the cart then. The big opening from this cave towards where the cart is. How wide is that opening? I'm looking for choke points.
The under the bed or the cave itself?
The cave itself. Like, it narrows at the back, right? It's not, 100 feet wide all the way back to those beds under
Correct,
the
it
bed and those
narrows.
crevices. Okay, where is the narrowest point?
The narrowest point is over here by the under the bed section, which is 20 feet wide.
20 feet wide. How far is that from the cart?
That is 110 feet.
110 feet. Okay. Well, I would like to anchor some pythons on the opposite side of the opening so they're not visible with a rope strung between them, if that's possible, like up in the air.
What?
The narrowest part. I would like to be
Right.
on the wagon side of it, anchoring pythons up in the air above the narrowest part.
On the cart side.
Yes, on the cart side. So if somebody was to approach the cart from inside the cave, they wouldn't see it or anything tied up there.
Okay, what are you trying to do? Like goal?
Fire bombs
Ah.
tied to a rope with a lantern. So take a wineskin, put 5 or 10 flasks of oil in
So
it
you're trapping this so that if you go to the cart, if they come down from
from
the upper
inside the cave.
regions
Yes.
and try to come under the bed, you can drop. Okay, I got what you're doing.
Yep. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Basically, I'm making one of them Skyrim pot traps. But I'm not
Gotcha.
putting oil on the floor. I'm putting a giant jug of oil. Just going to take a water skin.
Yeah. I gotcha. How high up are you
Yep.
putting it?
Just over the entrance so you can't see it easily from the inside.
Okay, yeah, so you're probably putting it like maybe chest level.
Is that how tall? Like this, you have to duck to get underneath this area?
No, I'm just taking into account the cover that exists between that opening and the cart. And assuming you don't want to put it down below the cover. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to shoot it.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just basically want it hanging over top of, and I wasn't planning on shooting it. I was, like I said, I'm going to hang a lantern. That's why I asked the distance to the cart, run a rope out, and just have that rope taunt.
Gotcha,
So you have
gotcha.
one python anchored, the loop of rope through another python, and you have that rope taunt on the cart. Up in the air, obviously, so that, people on the ground couldn't fuck with it.
Right.
So, yeah, water skin and 8 things of oil. And a lantern. Lit.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's all I can really think. I'm just going to go back to the cart and observe, because of my passive, I can pick up people moving through the grass easier. And I'd like to spend a bit of time igniting the rest of the hunting blinds that I can get within range.
You've already burned those down.
Well, I stopped at 4. You said there was more, so.
Yeah, they were beyond the maximum range of the crossbow, though.
Oh, I thought you said there was 8 within range.
That would be a misspeak on my part.
Nope,
8
all good.
total.
Nope, all good. All right, that's it for me. For preparations.
All right. Are you guys all funneling into the dome?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Halfling in tow.
These gnolls don't know about the dome.
The halfling attempts to walk into the dome and bumps his nose.
All right.
Guys,
Go hide in the cart.
Cart's
The cart
inside the dome.
Go hide behind the dome.
I was gonna say, the junk pile. Is there any remnants of it?
there is not.
It's completely removed.
Actually, tell you what, go back in that cave where we found you and wait for us to come and get you.
Was there another entrance in that cave, or was it one way?
There were other openings in the cave.
Never mind. Just
Yeah.
stay here and keep your head down.
I was gonna say, give him a barrel.
Yeah, I was about to ask, do we have a barrel?
Yeah, take an empty barrel, flip it over, and he can hide inside of that, off like in this, off in this cave somewhere, like out in the open where we can see the barrel and protect it if they approach it. But otherwise, yeah, that's your best bit of cover that we can provide you because we can't drop this dome and let you in. Takes too long to make
Yes.
one.
All right, make a stealth map design check to
No, wait,
figure out
I've
the
a,
most
I've a much,
aesthetically relevant places.
I have a much better idea. I tell him to lie down, and then I start piling dead gnolls on top of him.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He's
You wanna
small and
live?
they're medium.
Do you want to live, buddy?
Yeah.
Then keep your mouth shut and hang out down there while we kill these guys.
Okay. I don't want to die.
I will help hide him amongst the bodies.
I shall help.
I mean, yeah, we're piling them. Basically piling the bodies as if we're ready to torch them. I say that out loud. We're not actually going to torch them. But we're making it look like we're going. All right, then I guess I'll start assembling Molotovs. With a nice little loop of string on them. So that people can get some distance out of them. Basically flask slings. Very similar to our holy hand grenades.
Okay, so basically you're just getting these flasks ready to be thrown at a greater distance.
Exactly. Yep. Tying a loop of string around them and then corking them with a bit of cloth, and that way that can be lit on fire and thrown.
All right.
Do we want to Donkey Kong these guys? We got enough barrels.
I would just shoot them. Don't get
that's
fancy.
Yeah. But it'd be really funny.
Nah, just shoot him. There's only so many anyway.
Yeah, there's only 10 of them. All right. Well, I'm up on top with my rope taunt. And what do I see up from here?
Well, from up here, you can see the knolls that had crested the edge of the depression have spread out, taking cover in the grasses outside of your maximum range. And outside the occasional yip or hoot, they have not advanced.
Well, how far out are they?
They are currently at 900 feet.
Okay. Which way the wind blowing?
The wind is currently blowing from the northeast.
All right. And which direction is the group of gnolls overall average?
Southeast.
Wind is blowing towards us from the northeast, and they are southeast.
No, your cave faces east southeast. It's blowing, yeah, in your direction, but at an angle. Or parallel to.
So, hmm. Intervene, you think I should go smoke them out? The wind's on our side. I just got to go north.
Yeah,
No,
if
the
you
wind's
think it'll
not on
work.
your side.
What's that?
The wind is not on your side.
If I go for a long walk, it is.
Very vigorous long walks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go on a real long walk.
I got time. Somebody can make me invisible. I'm very sneaky. What's the duration of invisibility, Intervene? Hour?
Invisibility, 1 hour.
All right. Well, I go for a little walk and let it fire behind them. I should be able to outmaneuver them. Because they're just waiting. They ain't coming close enough to shoot.
I'm sorry, I had something going on here. What's up?
I was thinking of you cast invisibility on me. I sneak into the grass and get behind them, where the wind will be in our favor, like to their north, and lights. Take a water skin full of oil and draw a big line with it and light that on fire, thus causing a bit of a panic from them and forcing them towards us.
Yeah, all right, sure. I'll cast invisibility on you. Poof, you're invisible.
I take another water skin and fill it up with 7 remaining oil flasks that I have to make it easier to pour like a long line, Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I go for a walk, trying to evade the patrols. I mean, I'm gonna go basically due north and then head east towards the wind. So the wind to blow the fire towards them, that's the position I would like to be in. If that makes
Gotcha.
sense. I'll leave a basket bolt with somebody that can use a crossbow, so that way if they start advancing, they can shoot it up in the air and I'll know.
So here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
How far upwind from them do you want to be starting your fire?
90 to 100 feet. That way I don't have to worry too much about stealth. And I'm pouring out probably I don't know how long of a line can I pour with 8 flasks of oil. Like, I just want to make a thin line that will set the grass on fire, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got what you're trying to do. You're basically trying to set up a burning curtain of smoke that will expand out
Exactly.
horizontally and cover as much. Yeah, I got what you're saying. Let's see. So let's see, standard adventuring movements rates, 6 miles in 2 hours. So yeah, you'd be able to cover the probably about a mile. You have to do. Alrighty.
Oh, I'd only be going for a half an hour.
Yeah.
Because I would like to get back while invisible.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Yes, you are able to put down that line. As you're out here, you don't see any more approaching gnolls than the 20 that have shown up.
All right. Well, no time like the present.
These all appear to be hunters by the looks of them.
Those are the longbow guys, not the warriors.
Correct, longbowmen.
All right. Well, I got my line, so I'll get back to the start of it, so I'm closer to the party. And I will set up a little candle on a stick, leaning the candle into the stick so that it'll eventually the candle will burn down, landing on the oil.
All right, you do so and fuck off. Heading back to the party.
Yep.
By the time you get back, the candle has burned down and the fire has begun. You can see smoke billowing and beginning to blow in their direction.
Well, smoke and flames. The grass should be igniting like
I
crazy.
know.
That's what I'm going for. Not a
I
smoke wall,
know.
a firewall.
I know. I'm describing what you're seeing, and what you're seeing right now is the smoke. Remember, it's on the other side of a depression.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. So you guys are just camping out on the inside here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm just being observant to their position until I lose them in the smoke. I would imagine they're probably going to start advancing soon.
You assume, and as an hour passes, they've been repositioning, and eventually you lose sight of them over the edges of the depression.
Oh, they ran away.
No, they might be coming in through the cave entrance. We might want to keep an eye behind us.
Oh, I'm observing that side just as much.
Just
I
making
have a
sure.
trap to spring over there.
Why don't we just spend the night in the cave and wait for them to ambush us?
Because it's early morning.
Rourke, with your
Or is it
passive,
midday? Yep.
it's about midday. With your passive, you do notice some small rocks rolling across the dome over your head.
Well, looks like they're piling stuff on top of us.
How are they doing that? Wouldn't we be able to see them?
You look up the cliff face. You see rocks stacked at the edge.
So if Intervent doesn't leave, the dome stays up, correct?
Yeah.
And how far does the dome overlap the inside of the cave?
Let's see. Let me drop an image.
I think our only safe bet would be to move in and hopefully spend 20 minutes recasting that.
Or, while we keep the dome up as a distraction, you guys could sally out and flank them.
Yeah, but they'll see us coming.
Yeah, they'll probably be expecting us to come from the inside of the cave. Are you saying go out and go around?
Yeah, the same way they must have.
I'm down.
I'll stay here to
Or
keep the dome up as a distraction and a fallback point.
yep.
We
Yeah.
could try to goad them into coming down here.
For simplicity, I'll just say the middle of the dome is effectively right under the top edge.
Oh, so if they drop rocks, they won't they won't fall on the dome center. They'll fall off to the side. Gravity, like they'll fall out.
Even if they landed on top of the dome center, they'd still do that. It's a dome.
Yeah, but it's eventually gonna bury the dome.
I think that's the goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how much of a dirt lip is on the edge of the dome now from all these little rocks falling, from them moving big rocks around?
Not much. It doesn't look like they're trying to bury you. It looks like they've simply set rocks up to drop on this area.
I think they're waiting for us to drop the hut so they can roll those rocks onto us.
Oh, I got an idea.
Wait, how far around would we have to go to get up to the top of the cliff face?
Think Pride Rock from Lion King.
Oh, so a long way.
Yeah. Well, okay. In that case,
Well,
I need some cover.
how far up is it?
The cliff face itself. 1 second.
Yeah, we could climb. We do have climbing gear.
So from there to the top, you're probably looking at where the fuck is this in the notes? Uh, 350 feet.
How tall is it? Like from the bottom of the ground to the bottom of this opening? 350 is top of cliff.
Yeah. From here to bottom of the opening, angular slant right here. This is 60 feet.
Okay.
Which would mean 40 feet between the top of your dome and the top of the area that could be considered the cave opening.
All right. Climbing probably won't be the easiest. I don't have the shenanigans for that kind of arrow yet.
I mean, I could just try climbing up it.
It's a matter of getting there is the problem. We all have the capability of climbing with the climber's kit. It's just the matter of getting to where we can actually start climbing.
Ah.
Crude image, not to scale.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it would be more centered, yeah, and
Yeah.
more domey. Okay. 350 feet.
That's far.
Could I try taking pot shots at the rocks to make them fall early?
No, don't do that.
You don't think the pot shots are going to have an effect on the rocks like you're thinking.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Looney Tunes.
So the thing is, there's no easy way to get up there. There's only like 5 of them, though, is the thing.
20.
20? Still.
20, yeah, 20 longbowmen.
Oh, well, that's a bit more.
20 longbowmen out in the depression area.
Oh,
Well, you said we've seen them no more.
Correct. They have left the depression.
Yeah, they fucked off.
Well, based on the positioning, I think if we just all got in the wagon and rode out, the rocks wouldn't actually hit us. The arrows might.
But they're shooting at disadvantage from that range, if there's longbowmen up there.
Yeah, and the ones on the ground we can take out, like run down with the horses, shoot,
Yep.
etc.
You're thinking
And then we
reposition
can-
and come back?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking we just sort of turn this into a running battle and use speed to our advantage.
That's a good idea.
That's the best way out of this I can think of.
Is there a
The
reason
other
you
way
guys
would
don't
be
just
to
want
just
to go up there and attack them?
well, we can't
Yeah,
just go
yeah.
up there and attack them.
Well, if it's like Pride, if so, similar Pride Rock, so the back side of it would have a gentle slope that we could
We
drive the
lost
wagon
track
up.
of them for like 5 minutes, and they got up there. They're not that far.
Well,
No,
it's
that
probably
was like
different
an hour.
individuals.
It took them an hour
Yeah.
to get up there.
It could have potentially taken them that long. Yeah.
From when we saw
we
the
lost
people
track of-
retreat after the smoke to when they showed up, that was an hour.
We've been watching
according-
them for an hour.
During the hour where the smoke and fire were spreading to the northeast, you saw them reposition because of the smoke and then eventually disappear as the area became very smoky and full of fire.
Okay, when did we lose track of them? Like, when did we see the last of them?
About 30 minutes into the hour.
So it takes about 30 minutes to get up there.
give or take, it sounds like.
Okay, well, one thing we could do is we could go for a breakout in the wagon, go around to the
Who's in
back end of Pride Rock, and then
Yep.
get up it somehow to engage whatever gnolls are up there at the end of the rock and cut off their escape. And then presumably the rest of them will follow us, but they'll be slow because they're not mounted and we are.
Yeah, I'm thinking breakout's our best bet.
Did we scalp the gnolls in the
Yeah.
cave? Okay.
26 total right now.
All right. Just making sure before we leave.
Yep.
The other thing we got to make sure of is for somebody to grab the halfling out from under the gnoll pile.
Sure, we can arrange that.
Yep.
So I guess back the horses up. So the dome stays up, but the horses are inside the cave. You know what I mean?
Why?
And then reposition. Well, so that we can get the halfling in the wagon.
The problem is, in order to get the halfling in the wagon, we have to drop the shield, and in order to drop the shield, they can.
The
But
horses can
if
leave
we're
the shield.
leaving, the shield is going to come down.
If you stay in it, and we just back the horses up a little bit so he can get in the wagon.
Ah, so it's just the ass end of the wagon's hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Turn the horses around because it's opaque. They can't see what we're doing. Back it up into the cave. They also can't see what we're doing. And Gilbert, I guess I'll run over to that 20-foot opening where I got the flask or the water skin with the lamp. And I'll set up a tripwire to cause that to go off after we leave because they'll probably come through. So I'd like to burn a couple of them.
Well,
of
the
spite.
problem is, how are we going to get out of here with him in the wagon?
Back the
Yeah.
wagon up so the wagon is outside of the dome, but still inside of the dome. So Intervin is inside the dome.
Yeah, but that still means we have to drop the wagon while we're still inside the dome.
So, I'm not just to make sure that all the information is
That's better.
present and understood. This is again a rough approximation of what you're looking at. There's your dome. At the edge of that section that heads into the caves, there are several other caves than the one you were in. You guys were in that first lump. Based on some of the stuff Rook saw, these likely connect somewhere with the area up top, where you have confirmed from approaching from the rear that there is a fortified lump of ruins with knoll banners and looks like huts and whatnot.
Well, the other thing we could do is just go out the back and try to get up there on foot.
They're setting rocks, at least last you saw, up at that precipice overhead.
The only problem with that is you run into the Vietnam tunnel issue. They know the tunnels, we don't.
Yeah, but if we go with our current plan, we also run into that problem.
No.
We try to cut them off at the top of the rock. They go into the tunnels.
Yeah, there's a firebomb on the back door.
I suppose that's true.
The party behind the knolls begin running in circles, pulling a Scooby-Doo chase scene on
Yeah.
each other.
But let's deal with the matter at hand, which is how the hell are we going to get the halfling out of here without getting crushed?
Back the wagon partway out of the dome.
I
Like
think
literally.
there is a piece of this that I think you're missing.
What's that?
So if we back the wagon up out of the dome and then pull forward, what happens to the halfling?
That's why you pull the wagon at an angle through this, because we're not going to go straight out. That's
Oh,
the
you
thing.
want to break out in a U-turn?
Basically, think of like running the wagon through the dome at a 45. So Intervin can stay inside the dome for as long as possible. Then Halfling doesn't have to enter the dome for the wagon. The horses and wagon can move freely in and out of the dome. They were inside of it when it was created. So you just run half of the wagon through the edge of the dome. Intervin can stay in the wagon, so we go full gallop, and the halfling is outside of the dome, inside of the wagon. And then we're also not going straight through the center of the dome where the rocks are positioned.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so just go at it like a 45, making a radiant through the dome, so the halfling doesn't have to be inside of it, but Intervin can stay in as long as possible.
All right. So once we do that, what's our plan? Do we want to stick around down here and stay away from the cliff, but just try to mop up the archers on the ground?
Yeah, I think mop up the archers on the ground, because the ones on the cliff won't have any good shots on us.
Yeah,
They'll be shooting at long range.
all they have is rocks that we'll be out of range of,
And
bows
then
that
long
we'll be out
range
of
longbow.
of.
Yep. So I think circle back around, get a better read on the fortifications for a new approach, and pick up our absent party members and reposition our camp.
Mhm.
Well, mop up here. Finish that bit, and then for the second half of the day, like the last 2 or 3 hours, find our get to our camp, pick up Dog and the interns, and reposition our camp to a new spot. That spot's made.
All right.
And you thought of Intervin?
So you guys explored the caves, right?
Not fully.
Not fully, no. They were too complex to try exploring without knowing the terrain and risking running into hostiles.
I'd say let's just do the breakout, and then whatever's left we can hopefully deal with.
Yeah, sure.
So Gilbert, this entrance here, this 20-foot wide that I've got the firebomb sitting over. That's the only entrance we can see. Like on this particular part of the cave that we're in, there's no other little cracks or crevices.
Nope, just the bed.
Okay, so just that where I got the firebomb.
Correct.
All right, if it's 20 feet wide, I'd probably do either a string of flasks or like take 2 water skins and separate them so that it covers the entire 20 foot with big boom. Actually, I forgot about the whiskey. Half and half whiskey and oil. Napalm. So we'll call it 3 water skins. So it'd be about 20, or no, not 20. About 2 gallons. Wait, how much is a water flask called? Or a water skin? Isn't it a gallon?
I think it's a gallon.
Okay. Yeah, because that's why I was doing 8 flasks, because a flask is a pint. 8 pints to a gallon. So then, yeah, okay, two water skins, Gilbert, with 4 pints of oil and 4 pints of whiskey mixed in.
Uh-huh.
To better cover the width of the 20-foot opening with napalm.
Okay.
And then, yeah, tripwire that. Obscure it a little bit, and then, yeah, we should line the wagon up with the edge like we're talking, get the halfling in it, and get ready to bolt. And kill some archers in the grass. Burger, how you doing, sir?
I'm big sleepy.
Ah, there's caffeine for that.
Already had 4 cups of coffee today.
That's it.
It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
The man bleeds caffeine. Like raw caffeine.
I know, I can smell it. I'm the same.
His blood cannot be donated because they can't filter out the caffeine.
No, because it's
All right.
a controlled substance.
Mosquitoes drink his blood and die.
I actually
So
have
I
watched that happen more than once.
think the plan is set. Does anybody else think of anything?
I got
Uh,
nothing else, Dad.
What is the plan?
So we're
Small talk.
currently sitting inside the Red Dome in our wagon where Intervin had cast Lehman's tiny hut as a defensive position and killed a whole bunch of gnolls. And now they're not approaching us, and they're trying to be tactical by placing rocks above it so that when the dome closes or ends, they'll drop the rocks. We're planning on leaving before that happens and spring the trap. Taking the wagon full gallop and heading out and killing off a couple of the longbowmen in the tall grass that we seen earlier if there's any out there. And then circling around, getting a better read of the fortifications on the backside, that castle-looking thing on the top of the picture there, the second picture. They have fortifications of an old rune on top of this cenote, or not cenote, Pride Rock.
Hmm.
And then, I forget what the terminology is for that kind of rock formation. And then there's a
Is there like
firebomb. What's that?
Is there even a word for that?
A rock cliff that plateaus to the side.
I think it's
Pretty
just
sure it's
rock
just called a
formation.
rogue boulder.
Do we happen to have a pair or even 4 of the corpses?
Yeah, we have. How many corpses do you want?
If you give me 2 minutes, I can get us 4 skeletons.
I mean, they fucked off and they're not approaching, so we have plenty of time. So yeah, if you want to make some skelly boys and get them loaded up with the halfling on the outside of the wagon.
Alright. I will go ahead and cast Animate Dead on 4 corpses then. Get us some skeletons for some range support.
Oh yeah, we
Nah.
should loot too. What are the longbowmen that are here? Like we would have done this when we were scalping. What do they all have? That just arrows, rations, and longbow. Bye, Gilbert.
Oh no, God is dead.
And we killed him.
I killed him.
But if you killed Gilbert and I killed Gilbert, who's driving the wagon?
Oh, I'm driving the wagon.
Oh,
Fair
okay.
is.
I'm not sure I believe you. I think that's a lie. Oh, while we're waiting. Oh, there's Gilbert.
He's
I'm gonna
back.
go get more coffee. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, comm check.
There
No,
he is.
Good.
Check.
Did you hear, Mister? Or not Mister? Burger. Tired.
I heard him just now, but no.
He wants to animate a couple of corpses. 4.
Ah, yes, that's doable.
And then also when we were scalping them, I forgot to ask what they had on them for loot. Longbows and arrows, and then what swords do they have, etc.
They don't have swords, they have spears.
Oh, right, spears.
Yeah, it was like 14 stone spears. Probably like, after all that slaughter, maybe 5 functioning longbows.
It's enough. And then just bulk order the arrows.
100.
100.
Are
No,
there any
actually,
other
actually,
archers?
80 arrows. There's 1 Baldur's Gate stack of arrows.
All right, and then the melee guys, what did they have for weapons?
Glaives.
There were how many of them?
8.
So that.
Indeed, 8 bronze glaives.
Great.
Alright, so, to make sure I'm understanding this correctly, your plan is to reposition your cart in such a manner that the halfling can hop on the cart while half the cart is still inside of the dome. You turn around the circumference of the dome so the halfling is in it and Intervin doesn't leave it until you're on a beeline, at which point you guys are going to head out of the depression from the side in the same way that Intervin did during the first retreat and haul ass.
Oh no, we're gonna kill stuff.
Okay.
Just while we're moving.
Okay. Where are you moving to?
Well, let's just do a wide arcing sweep, and then circle around the back of the rock and get a. I want to get a better look on that. Like even going up it to visualize it better to see what kind of fortifications they have up there.
Yeah, the best thing we can do is to, since we're going to be faster than them, make it look like we're trying to run, so just go straight away from the rock. And then do a sweeping motion at the end once they start to give chase, assuming that's what they're going to do.
Yep. Gilbert, how big's the depression? The bowl that we're in.
Yeah, the depression is about a quarter mile long. And you see my measurements here because I didn't give it a full width, just measurements between. About about 200 feet wide.
And the rock is inside the big rock. The Pride Rock is in the middle of the depression or off to one edge of it.
It is centered at the northwesternmost end of the depression.
Is the depression ovular shaped or is it elliptical or circle?
Elliptical.
Okay.
It exists at the zenith of one of its far elliptical points.
Okay, well, cardinal directions aside, it looks something like this. Just really crude drawing. Pride Rock is the square.
Effectively, yes.
Okay, so it's a long elliptical, and we're at one end.
Correct.
And the back of Pride Rock is basically outside of the depression.
Effectively, yes.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I think we should kind of make a circly sweeping arc. So let me.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
So what's going on?
We're making a run for it, but we're not actually running. I don't know if that line is going to come through. Fuck, no, it doesn't.
It's a tactical repositioning.
Basically, yeah. Ah, that's why. It's fucking 0.2, so let me make that 5. That's better. Oh, a sort of, if me and Pete are thinking the same thing, so sort of like that path, right?
What am I looking at here?
So the square is the Pride Rock, the big oval is the depression that we're in,
Oh,
and
right, the
the
depression.
back of Pride Rock is just outside of the depression.
I wasn't planning on going right for the back. I wanted to fight these guys down here for a while until we can take care of them and then go up there.
Oh, you're saying goad them on down here, get them to come for us, and then circle around back when we've thinned their numbers and don't have to worry about reinforcements showing up quickly?
Yeah, the thing is, once the people up there see what we're doing, which is going to happen immediately, they're going to change tactics, and at that point, we don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah. Okay, so just a general sweepy, make it look like we're trying to avoid getting hit and run. Get up
Yeah,
on the edge of the depression so we can see longbowmen, and then start circling and picking them off.
yeah, basically get them to give chase, cut them off, take them out at range, and just generally run them down as much as we can until there's none left, hopefully. And then whatever the rest of them decide to do, we'll respond to. I don't want to try and plan for what the gnolls on top of the rock are going to do because I honestly have no idea. What I imagine is they'll try to flank us from inside the cave, but we already prepared for that.
Temporarily, I mean, it's only fire, so it'll go out eventually. Okay, 1 second, Gilbert.
That's my thought.
I'm redrawing. Our path. So like a general that path. I ended kind of in the middle.
Yeah, sure, like that.
Like we gotta zigzag a little bit, make it look like you're trying to go for a run, and then get up on the depression to start picking off archers.
The legendary squiggle into a circle formation, or as I like to call it, a squircle.
Yes, the tactical offensive squirgle.
The biggest thing is we're not gonna go in a straight, but not also aggressive turning either. It's gonna be wide sweeping curves.
Alrighty, then your plan is to spin around and go around the far end. Up the slope.
Well, we're not sure yet. That's the tentative plan, but depending on what their tactics in response to us picking off their units down here, we'll see. But first, the breakout.
And related to that, there's a spot in the cart where I would essentially have total cover, right? Can't see out, but also can't be targeted.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be in that.
It's piled high with barrels and junk.
Yeah, point is though, is when you guys run out there, if they just start shooting with, arrows from up high, I don't want to be exposed.
Yeah.
At least right away.
Yeah, if you're on the lower part of the wagon, yeah, you'd be fine. vertical from up top cover because we have the whole platform up on top. Yeah, I plan on being underneath the my total cover up there because I have those shelves essentially that I can lay underneath or crouch underneath. How well is my tripwire obscured, Gilbert? Before we leave,
From who? Your side?
from the other side.
It's obscured by a rock face.
I'm misunderstanding this entryway then. I said that I put the flasks up in the air, but I wanted to put a secondary tripwire because we're no longer going to be the ones activating it. I want
Right.
to put a trip wire.
Oh, the trip. Okay. Yes. Give me a stealth check on that one.
All right.
See how well you're able to hide it.
First roll of the night.
Sorry, my brain immediately defaulted to the trap itself, and I'm thinking, the fuck you talking about? All right, yep,
I
you're able
can't
to
see
conceal the
shit.
wire.
All right. So I'm gonna mark the rope off too. Call it 60 feet of rope and $80 of strength. Oh, and pythons. All right, 4 pythons, 80 feet of string, 60 feet of rope. Flask or the water skin I already got. I need to add the empty flasks back in. Okie dokie. So we have 15 flask Molotov grenade kind of things. If anybody wants to grab those, so they have them. 5-foot firebomb. We could actually double that and add whiskey to them. I have empty flasks. It wouldn't be that hard to do, right, Gilbert?
Do what?
Dump half the oil out into a new flask, and then fill both those flasks with another pint of whiskey.
I'm just gonna be treating that as if it were oil.
But whiskey.
Yep, I'm going to be treating it as if this were oil. Like I said in the past, I'm not getting into hyper-technical chemistry with this.
So you're saying is I could effectively, for 1 gallon or a gallon and a half of liquid, double my oil supply.
No, I'm saying I am allowing it in this context because I want to get the ball rolling.
Well, I've brought the ball out a couple of times, but nobody's responded. So I'm doing other stuff.
Because we're waiting for you to stop talking and move the fuck on.
I mean,
I
we've
asked
already.
a couple of times if anybody had any other things to add, and
Right, and no
nobody
one said
spoke up and said
no
we're
one
good
said
to go.
anything because we were ready to go.
But nobody said they were good to go. Everybody's just sitting there in silence. That's
well,
why I'm
it
waiting.
sounds like we're good to go. Let's do the plan.
Yeah, let's go. We do the
All
thing.
right. You do the things. So, you guys wheel out part of the cart, Halfling climbs aboard, and you start serpentining down the length of the depression.
Yes.
The dome disappears, and a number of rocks fall. but miss the cart.
Do we see any gnolls out here?
As you guys start serpentining down, you are not pelted by arrows, nor do you see any gnolls as you begin serpentining down that depression.
All right. So since we don't see anything, guys, you want me to wrap around to the back so we can start trying to come up from them from behind?
I'd say so. We know there's
Yep.
at least some of them up there. I mean, I know what
Right,
they're
yep.
going to do when we go up there, but still.
All right. So I start moving the cart to go around to the back of Pride Rock there and see what's we could see.
Alrighty. So, do me a favor here. Out of everybody present, who are up in the 4 spaces of total cover on the second story of the battle bus?
Well, I'm driving, so I don't think that includes me.
I can't make
Okay.
attacks from up there, so I can't be in there.
Okay.
Wait, I thought the top was open topped. It's not full cover. Full cover would be inside the bottom.
Built the barricades up there, total cover.
Yeah, they put the barricade up on top.
Okay. I must have missed that.
It's a very silly looking battle bus. It's a
it's a
wagon with a
British-
tree house on top.
It's a British battle wagon.
Oh, I think I sent a picture of something to Gilbert that might be. I did. Where the
Alrighty.
fuck was it?
Oh wait, no, I shouldn't
So
have made it British.
it's
because
sounding like in all likelihood it's probably
It-
what Sorella, Intervin, and
No, I'm inside. I'm not on top.
That's what he's asking. He's asking who's in the
Right.
full cover area.
the top is the full cover area.
Apparently.
Look, I'm not the one that designed it.
But he'd have full cover in the bottom with all the crap down there. That's what he was asking earlier.
Ah,
The wagon
gotcha,
is full
okay.
of stuff. He can find total cover somewhere.
Yeah, bury him under shit, sure. Alrighty. Alright, so you guys go around the back end and start heading up the slope, where immediately a volley of arrows is loosed upon you.
Oh, we can take the cart up the slope?
Yeah, it's a gradual enough slope.
Oh, I didn't
Well-
realize it was earthen. You kept calling it Pride Rock. I assumed the whole thing was like a hard rock formation.
It does become a hard rock formation towards its apex,
Okay,
but
but
it's
for now
got
it's
soil
like
for like half of that.
it's only soft rock for now.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys basically come into range at the 600-foot mark, and they start loosing volleys.
Mm.
Are you guys continuing to press on after the volley is loosed, or what are you guys doing?
Well, if they're at 600 feet, I'm gonna duck down until we're closer.
All right.
Is the command drive us closer so we can hit them with our swords?
Yes,
Yes.
charge.
All right. Charge indeed.
How long have I
What do
been muted?
fortifications look like?
Alrighty. Do
now
me a
that we're getting
favor
closer.
and give me that initial roll then.
The skeleton's just gonna go at the end of my turn for simplicity.
Yeah, for simplicity, you and the skeletons go on the turn together.
All right, 17.
20 plus 1 farm.
How long have I been muted?
No idea.
No clue. I didn't see a mute symbol on you.
I mute my microphone just because it's easier when I'm eating.
And oh, thanks, Dice. Appreciate it.
Am I the only one on top then?
No. If anything, the gnome with us is also on top. Probably.
Where's the gnome?
Oh, we found him in the cave.
You mean the
Halfling.
halfling?
Yeah. Small guy.
Oh, there.
Alrighty. So, you see the first volley on its way in. Sorella.
I'm just going to give the skeletons an order to fire on gnolls once they have a good shot. So once they don't have advantage. I don't have anything beyond like 100 feet of range, so I'm gonna be biding my time for a while.
Alright, but the skeletons are going to take shots against gnolls.
Once they're not at extreme range, yeah.
Understood. Rourke?
What do the fortifications look like?
Old stone ruins. A number of wooden palisades and barriers. It looks like they've got some kind of stuff kind of draped over them. And grasses. Similar to the hunting blinds.
All right. How many shooters?
You saw what looked to be about 20 stick their heads up and fire.
I'm gonna aim back with a longbow. We're at 600, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna aim a shot with a longbow. Nope.
Does not hit. Anything else?
No.
All right. These guys open
So, can anyone
fire.
roll a d20 plus 1 for me?
All right. So we'll have these 20 shots go 5 Faradul, 5 Fea, 5 Haze, 5 Pork Chop. Okay, there we go. So 21, 8, 10, 20 versus Faradul.
2 hits.
10 piercing, 9 piercing.
I'm still in rage, so I still get the resistances. So that'd be
Why would you be raging? It's
because that was
been a
we,
while.
well, we talked about that last week. You know, you do the hurt yourself.
It's been like
Or
an hour. You can't rage for that long.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Already.
Never.
Yeah, that's like an in combat. Like you're not going to be biting your tongue for an hour and a half. You're not going to have a tongue afterwards. Okay. 14, sorry, 11, 14, 11, 9 versus Fea.
Those are all less than 16, so no.
Wait, why am I doing these as 4? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5s, right. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 23 versus Hayes. Hayes,
Yes.
what's your armor class?
20. 21.
You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Half that.
Cool. You take 3 points of piercing damage. Pretty certain that Pork Chop probably isn't hit at all
Mm.
with those abysmal numbers.
Oh wait, which ones were me?
You are
A
the
thing above a
last
10.
5. Yeah, so you're a 15, a 6, a
Yeah,
17, a 10,
that's
a
all
13.
misses.
Yep. Alrighty. Freya. Bea.
So we're 600 feet away.
You are 600 feet away.
Well, someone shot with a longbow. I got a longbow, so I'll try the same.
All right, attack roll, disadvantage.
So roll d20 plus 4. Well, twice because I get multiple.
19. That hits one. Bloodying him. Anything else?
How do you know it bloodies him?
Fair enough.
No, I mean, it was 2 attack rolls. He hasn't told me what his damage roll is yet.
Oh, that was the...
He gets 2
Yes.
attacks.
Right. Sorry,
Super
I looked at the
located.
number. Oh, yeah, that looks like it's within the possibility of his damage.
Longbow plus 1.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Also, is there cover? So as easy to melt with arrows.
The best cover you'd be able to find, given that a bunch of people are currently hiding under supplies, would be... What is it, half cover, plus 2 AC?
Well, better than nothing.
Alrighty.
Also, we did take a short rest, right?
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Alrighty. Pork chop.
All right, how far are we from the
600
hangars?
feet.
600 feet.
I remain in cover.
Assaulting uphill.
We'll be fine. Give
Faradul.
speed.
I am raging and getting the horses to just continue to charge forward.
Alrighty, horses go 80 feet up.
We're now at 520.
Indeed. 6.5 rounds remaining until you're in melee. This is going to be a while. Alrighty. DM2. Stuff happens. Intervene.
We are way too far away for me to be able to do anything.
Sorella.
Oh, wait, no.
Nope.
Sorry.
Okay.
I will cast Bless on Faradul, Rurik, and who's the other person with a longbow?
I don't have a longbow, but I will be attacking once we're in range.
Alright, that works. Pork chop, Rurik, and Faradul. Then I'm done.
That's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attacks and saves.
Alrighty, Sorella.
I'm gonna be keeping my head down until we're within like 100 feet. I have nothing to really fight beyond that.
Alright, Rourke.
You have archers, though.
With not a... Are we tracking
They have
ammo for the
longbows.
skeletons?
We have almost
Right.
200 rounds. Actually, 210 rounds of ammunition. Fire away.
Alright, fuck it. All the skeletons shoot if we have stupid amounts of ammo.
Alrighty. Roll that roll.
That is 2d20, keep low 1 plus 4, and I get Where is those two damage and health maximum? So it doesn't help her to hit. Oh, whoops. $17, $20, $19, $5.
Hit, miss.
So it is. Try to bulk roll damage.
Multiple roll. Just do exclamation RR number. It's easier for me to run things that way.
Plus dex plus my int. Because necromancer 14, 12, 15.
Damn.
It's the first time I've actually used a subclass thing for my necromancer.
Alrighty, anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright. Rourke.
Feels weird rolling dice as a wizard.
Bless.
Miss. These guys. Alright. Clusters of 5, Faradul, Faya, Hayes, Porkchop.
Miss.
Hold on. 21 versus Faradul.
That's a hit.
5 points piercing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All miss against Faya. 1, 2, 3. All miss against Hayes. All miss against Porkchop. Faya. Faya.
Faya.
Faya.
I should.
Faya.
I should go both twice.
What's the mod?
Uh, +4.
Gilbert, does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits. Porkchop.
How far away are we?
520 feet.
Oh god, are there gonna be 5 fucking rounds before I get to do anything? I stay in cover.
Yes, the party has decided to begin an engagement that will take 6.5 rounds until you're in melee.
Alright, I'm setting a timer for 1 hour. Assume I do nothing until I get back.
Alrighty. Faradul.
Continuing to yell violently and moving the cards forward.
Indeed. 5.5 rounds. Wait, no. Yeah, 5.5
right.
rounds remaining. These guys. Stuff. Intervene.
Stuff.
Sorella.
Skeletons. Where the fuck did my roll go? That's a 12 hit.
No.
I'll miss then.
Rourke. Miss. These guys. All right, spreading across available party members. Fair duel, Fea Hayes. No hits, fair duel.
Finally.
No hits, Fea. 1 hit, Hayes. Hayes, you take 4 points of piercing.
2.
No, you take 4 points. Already accounted for your resistance.
Nice.
No. Blah, 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 blah. Fair duel.
Continuing to drive the cart board.
4.5 rounds. These guys. Intervene.
We're still like 400 feet away, right?
Thereabouts.
Yeah, nothing.
Sorella.
Skeletons. Fourteen,
What,
16
did
hit.
you copy the initiative that didn't have me?
No idea.
Yeah, it does look like you skipped them.
Ah, Fea.
Well, I shoot my bow twice. And am back.
Yeah, you have bless.
You chose pork chop over me.
It was you, Rurik, and Porkchop.
Okay.
Alrighty. No hits. Alrighty. And Sorella. Oh.
Should I reroll or?
No. I just forgot that you rolled. 16 hits. Roll damage.
11.
Alrighty.
That's it for me.
And Rourke. Alright. And these guys. Longbow. Okay, yep. Loose. 18, 19, 16 versus Faradul.
That'd be 3 hits.
7, 5, 3 piercing.
Roger.
21 versus Fea. And a
Yeah, that
24 versus Fea.
Those hit.
Alright. 5 piercing and 7 piercing. And none of those hit Hayes. Fea. All right, those do not hit. Porkchop Faradul continues to move forward.
Indeed.
3.5 rounds remaining. Interven just hanging out.
Well, what's our distance now?
We have 3.5 rounds times 80. 1 second. 280 feet.
Yeah, we're still too far. So yeah, I don't do anything.
Alrighty. Sorella.
Skeletons. Only 2 hits, the rest miss.
Correct.
It's 6 damage. That's it for me.
Rourke.
How many of these have we downed?
Unclear. Miss. These guys. Well, what distance are we at? Can you double check that?
280.
Okay, 280. Uh, 17 versus Faradul.
That will hit.
For piercing, 21 versus Faye. 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 What?
What's that?
21 versus your armor class.
That hits.
9 piercing. And none of that hits Hayes. Fea.
Shoot. So 2 hits, right?
2 hits, yes. Faradul.
We shall continue the charging until the melee range.
All right, 2.5 rounds remaining. 200-foot distance. Interven.
Hold on, let me check. I might have something I could do at 200 feet. That's all. That's all short range. That. All right. No, nothing.
Alrighty. Sorella.
Arlington. 15 and 21. Does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
8, 5. So their armor class is 16. 13 damage.
Indeed. Alrighty.
That's it for me.
And boop, boop, boop. Rourke. Alrighty. Miss these guys. $20 versus fair duel. 8 points of piercing, fair duel.
Ow.
Let's see. 21 and do I know 21 would hit Hayes. 24 would hit Hayes. One point of piercing damage, Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Faye.
Shit.
Both miss.
Well, that makes me angry.
Fair duel.
Now we shall charge forward.
Alrighty.
1.5.
1.5 rounds remaining. Distance, what, 120 feet?
I'll double check.
Sorry, I am late.
You're all good. You haven't
Correct,
missed
120.
much. A lot of planning in the party deciding that the best way to attack Knowles was to charge uphill in open terrain against a fortified enemy position.
Wait, but didn't we already? Wait, did I go back in time? Didn't we try this and it fucked us all up? What?
This time it'll work. Trust us.
Didn't we? Wait. Okay.
I feel like you guys are playing chicken with me right now.
Well, this is what happens when you miss
this
meetings,
and
mister.
We all died. Didn't we lose a lot of people?
It'll be
last time
fine.
we did this?
No. This time we've thinned their ranks, so we're just attacking the last of them.
Also, you have me as a meat sandbag. It's going great.
Alrighty. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've just 1.5 rounds, right?
That is correct.
Okay. These guys do some stuff. 120-foot distance interval.
So 120-foot distance to where these arrows are coming from?
To the actual front of their base, where the cart would no longer be able to get in. Their arrows are coming from multiple positions.
Well, I need descriptions now. How high up, how dispersed, how many buildings, etc.
Arrows are coming out of a group of 5 clusters along the wall. 2 in the first rank, 3 in the second rank. Elevation, these would be about 15 feet off the ground. Looks like they're just firing from like elevated platforms with
And how are these
barricades.
platforms positioned from me?
Give me 1 second. All right. This is a top-down view. You're approaching from right to left.
Okay.
Each of those sections are equal to or just slightly below and behind the brown, which is the walls.
All right. Scale-wise,
One.
one of those red squares is what by what?
15 by 15.
Okay. And what is my distance to, say, the front rank of red squares?
120 feet.
Okay. So I can place a tidal wave on one of them.
Apparently.
It's a 120-foot range, and it is a 30 by 10 area. 10 foot high. All creatures in there need to make a dex save.
Alrighty.
For sake of it, I'll say I hit the topmost one on the right there. Okay, that 20 is the only pass.
You see one backflip somersault over your wave.
Yeah, you said these are on elevated platforms?
Yes.
Okay, because they're going to fall prone.
Yep.
And take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Failure for half. For the pass, they take half damage and no prone.
Alrighty.
The water will then spread out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing any flames within 30 feet, and then vanish.
Alrighty.
That's it.
It vanishes,
The water vanishes.
so nothing's wet technically.
Correct.
Correct.
Excellent. Because now we're in crossbow range.
Alrighty. Let's see. Next up, Sorella.
Are we at 110 feet yet?
Just outside of it. You're at 120.
Damn.
Just walk forward 10 feet, then jump back on the cart.
It's frozen in time. You technically can, but you have to dismount. So no.
Slow wouldn't help too much, and sleep's just out of range. Skeletons. Without disadvantage this time. 18 is the only hit. For 8 damage. That's my turn. Is there anywhere I can like peek out to know the general location of where these guys are coming from?
They're not moving.
Oh.
Correct. They are not moving.
Where the arrows are coming from?
Those red spots. They're in fixed positions.
Okay.
Alrighty. Rourke.
All right. Well, I'm switching over to the crossbow, so dropping a longbow on the deck and grabbing my crossbow out, and firing a basket arrow at one of the groups that are standing still.
Okay.
You said that they're on raised wooden platforms.
Correct.
So I'm aiming at the platform, not the individuals.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
A little bit of fire for them.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, aimed.
All right. DM1, these guys. Y'all in range. Going at a spread of Feral Duel, Thea, Hayes. 16 against Feral Duel?
That'd be two hits there.
Ah. Alrighty. 7 and 6.
Looking a bit rough here, guys.
Yeah,
But we're still trucking.
21 versus Faya.
Hit.
Four damage versus you. And 24 versus you, Hayes.
What?
21 armor class, you.
Yeah, I have a 21.
10 points of piercing.
To me?
Yes.
Holy
Nice
shit,
half.
dude.
5.
Why are you having it?
You said it's piercing.
Uh-huh. Why are you having it?
Did I have it?
No, you have heavy armor master. That's reduce it by 3.
Ah.
Okay. So, 120-foot distance, Faya. Come on, let's keep this moving, Faya.
Fired 2 shots.
All right. Flat rolls. Two hits. Alrighty. And pork chop. Okay, my guesstimation was slightly off. It was probably more like 8 minutes, but
How far away are we?
120 feet.
Alright, I stay in the full cover section of the wagon and do nothing.
All right. Fair duel.
We now close that to 40 feet.
Indeed, 40 feet to their front door. DM2 does some shit. Intervene.
Did those guys stand back up?
Yes.
I-
Yes, they did.
All right. The one that passed, is he in the middle of that group?
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot at him as I kind of just pop out of the top there, the cart. I'm gonna shoot a nice ice knife at him. Does a 13 hit him?
A 13 hits.
Okay. So he takes 8 points of force damage. And then with a 5-foot radius, that probably hits everyone else on the pack as well. So they all need to make dex saves. Oh, Jesus Christ. The 10 failed. And so that guy with 10 takes 11 force damage.
Okay.
And I duck back down.
Alright, these guys are pretty dinged up at this point. Alrighty. And Sorella.
How many wounded of them can I get in a 20-foot radius?
5.
Alright, I'm casting sleep at 3rd level on them. Is there any chance I can do this after my skeletons, or do they have to go at the end of my turn?
I'll let you do it after if you want.
Alright, sweet. Skeletons will start picking off, sort of wound. If there's like lightly wounded people, I'll have skeletons start shooting them, get the general health pool down. 20 is the only one that hit.
Alright. Actually, hold on. Let me double check that 12. Yep, just the 20 hits.
Alright, and then
All right.
3rd level sleep will knock out. I need an R to roll dice. 45 hit
Every
points.
single one of them. You
Wonderful.
take out the entire group of 5.
Alright. That's my turn.
Alright. Rourke.
Oh, how's my fire looking?
Like it's burning.
I'll add some more to it. Actually, no, I take that back. We're in short range now, so I can start shooting people. Who looks weakest besides the sleepy peeps?
No one in particular.
Okay, then I shoot at no one in particular.
Hit.
Re-roll that 8. Probably not, but oh look, I did worse. 17 mixture piercing and 4 damage of fire.
Alrighty.
No one's put me in the damn list.
Did you roll initiative?
Yeah.
What was your number? I didn't see it.
11?
Alrighty, that's Rourke. These guys.
I think it was 11.
You are at 40 feet.
You got an 11, yeah.
Alrighty. So, a couple of these guys are going to advance out of their positions and throw some clay pots at you. Well, specifically at your cart.
That's not good.
Wow. Okay. The cart is covered in oil
Well, that's not good.
and pitch.
Burn them all.
Yeah, that's us though. We don't want to burn them all
Why not?
You know what?
because we'd be on fire.
You know what? This knoll over here is a cheeky fuck. He grabs the burning crossbow bolt, runs up, and stabs your cart with it.
Is there a roll I can maybe do to
Shoot
dodge the
him!
cart?
Shoot him up! Legolas! Bring it down!
No, not really, no.
But why?
I'm sure you'll
As
get
the
to make a
cart-
deck save eventually.
As the cart lights on fire,
Quick, put it out! Put it out!
the rest of them are going to take pot shots. At Faradul, Thea, Hayes. 23 versus Faradul.
Yarp.
9 piercing. 18-17 versus Faye.
I still got half cover, right? So
Yeah.
just the 18.
Okay, just the 18.
Yeah, because it's +2, right?
Correct.
That brings it up to 18.
All right, 3 piercing. And 22 versus Hayes.
What about 22?
22. Does it hit your armor class?
I guess.
7 points of piercing. Okay. That's those schmucks. Hayes, your move.
So we're in a cart?
Yes, you are currently
Battle
in
wagon.
a burning battle wagon.
Are we rolling?
You're
Actually,
surrounded by barrels full of water.
indeed.
How fast are we going?
80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What's the miles per hour?
Fast enough. What are you doing?
There's water. I use the water.
Okay, you pour water onto part of the cart,
Cart that's
rinsing
on
away
fire.
the oil in the fire.
Are we no
What,
longer on fire?
Part of the cart is no longer on fire. I'll say about half the cart.
Well, I get 2 actions.
No, you get 2 attacks.
Oh.
Or are you using your action surge?
How many of those do you get, Hayes?
Just 1.
I wouldn't use that on that.
All right, that's it.
All right.
He attacks the fire with the water.
All that we heard was the very last word, which was water. The rest of it was a little garbly.
It's all about phrasing. He attacks the water with. Sorry, he attacks the fire with water.
All right. Faya, your move.
So people got closer. How close are they?
You are 40 feet from their base.
But didn't some people advance?
Somebody
No.
ran right up to the cart.
Advanced.
Oh,
Somebody ran right up to the cart.
Oh yeah, that guy did. He'd be like right next to us then.
Indeed.
so there's just one next to us.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I step out of the cart, growing larger and larger, and I just smash him with my giant sword.
Okay. Make attack roll. That kills him.
I continue to use the rest of my 30 feet of movement to go towards the fort.
Alrighty. Pork chop.
I would like to remove myself from the burning wagon.
Alrighty.
After doing that, a guy ran up to the wagon and stabbed it. Did he just die? Is that who that was?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the next nearest group of gnolls?
They are about 40 feet off.
Alright, that's close enough. Well, there's lots of grass here. Can I get down into some cover?
Yeah.
Alright, I do that. And then I'm going to start throwing axes at them. And I still have Bless, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Somehow, after everything I did while I was gone, I managed to remember that I have Bless.
Good.
Indeed.
That looks like 2 hits and a miss.
2 hits.
Splendid. Alright, that's an 18 slashing damage to 1 gnoll.
Alrighty. 18 slashing kills that dude.
That is 20 slashing damage to another gnoll, which I think is another kill.
Indeed.
Alright, that's it for me. And yeah, I don't suppose there's any ruins close enough that I can get some physical cover in addition to obscurement.
Yes. Yes, there's a section of barricade. You move forward a little bit.
Yep, I'd like to take cover there. That's it.
Alright. Faradul.
All right, so I'll have the horses move up the last 40 feet and stop so they don't, Wile E. Coyote into the wall of the, structures there.
Well, I mean, there's an opening if you want to ride right in.
Now, I don't think we need to do that unless I'm going to hear a chorus of "we should."
Do it.
Nope, okay, fuck it. All right, we're doing it. Rolling in 80 feet.
All right.
Fly a chorus.
You deploy your Land Raider into the middle of the enemy's formation.
Would there happen to be like a knoll or two in front of the horses that they get trampled?
No.
Oh.
Are these ruins stone or wood?
Yes. Stone base that's been worn down with wood supplements.
Okay.
Is that all, Faradul?
Well, yeah, that's about it for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure don't want to rage?
I'm still enraged from the trip up since that didn't take 10 turns yet.
All right. In that case, before I take DM2's turn, I will be right back. I have to hit the restroom. My apologies.
Unacceptable. Right.
So now that the DM is gone, is everybody okay? How's everybody doing health wise?
I'm down to less than half.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Fucking
What's the
struggling with this
distance
trait change.
between everybody? How far? Who are the frontliners?
Everybody's in the wagon except for a giant guy.
Except for
For me.
Porkchop's the only one who dismounted. Everyone else is tight together in the wagon.
No, somebody
Yeah,
else
he's
did.
not.
Great. That'll work great. Because, yeah, I can start casting spells in the wagon. Cool. Now,
They
another
and Pork
question.
Chop dismounted outside. We rode inside.
Did we have a long rest before this
No.
started?
No.
We haven't had a long rest since yesterday? Since the last
Correct.
Nope.
fight?
Haven't even had a short rest.
That might change things a bit. We
Yeah,
haven't had a long rest. I'm still down spell slots.
I'm glad that I'm able to heal in seconds.
You want a bandolier of healing potions for yourself?
No. I
You-
dodged the hit dice.
Talking to Mister, because he's the healer.
I used potions last time, but since we haven't had a long rest, I can't use healer's kits on Hayes or
Faradul,
Furduel.
I think, is the other one that you healed up
Yeah,
with it.
Furduel. So, and that,
You wanna-
that's free healing. So,
Yeah, we have 12 potions of healing in pairs of or groups of 5 with 2 extra. So if you want a bandolier of 5 potions of healing, you just grab that, throw it in your inventory.
Yeah.
All right, I'll mark 5 off so that you have them now. Now, I'm assuming you gave me mine back. Otherwise, you
Yeah,
have 10.
I'm back.
And I have none.
Welcome back.
yeah.
Faradul did his shit. Okay.
But also leaves
Well,
me
then.
with only a couple of. Yeah.
These guys' turns. All right, parties move it. Okay. 6 armored gnolls are going to head out from the second rank, along with a gnoll you might recognize.
Boss man?
I don't.
Boss man.
Indeed, you don't. All right.
Oh,
Indeed.
crap, it's that
Oh,
guy.
it's an Age of Sigmar miniature.
Alrighty. So, packmates. They are going to approach the cart, and
That's on fire.
it is on fire.
Half of it's on fire.
Well, yeah, half of it's on fire.
Indeed. They are going to approach
How
the
many of them
cart.
are there?
6 packmates.
Okay.
And this dude.
Gotcha.
Basically, this dude and his attached honor guard. His what Vanguard veterans.
I was thinking more mega knobs, but okay.
You know, do you want to fight my mega knobs? I don't think you do.
I don't want to
All right.
fuck boys. Knob.
The Mega Knob.
He's the hard boys.
All right, let's see. You know what? Some of these gnolls are going to go for separating the horses from the carts.
That's paddling.
They really are mega knobs. Not 40k mega knobs, just massive dicks.
All right. So I'm pretty sure that's 3 hits on the horses.
I like to end opposed to Pegasus.
Hmm?
None.
Well, you said they're separating the horse from the cart, not the horse from the rest of the horse.
Yeah. I changed my mind. They're gnolls. They don't care about keeping the horses alive. All right.
Well, they eat horse, so.
So that's a 10 on a horse, a 12 on a horse, and a 12 on a horse. I believe that kills one horse and bloodies another.
What type of horse are these?
Draft.
Yep.
Draft horses have 19 hit points.
Ah, so it just kills one horse. And
19.
bloodies 19, yeah. 10 plus 12.
Oh, I thought they were attacking 3 different horses.
No,
My
you
my
do
bad.
horses.
I misunderstood what you said, and so I was just like, wait, if they...
I gotcha.
You bloodied the imaginary 2 horses we have in the front. I like this idea. We're going with that.
All right. Then we got these. You know, these guys are all going to mutually inspire rampages in each other. And let's see. We're going to throw some attacks at Faradul.
Still think this is a good idea?
As these two that attack the horses go after Faradul. 15, 17.
Yeah, 2 hits. Okay, what kind of damage are they doing?
Slashing.
All right.
You are raging, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
that still hurts.
Well, 13 is
Mhm.
better than 26.
I mean, you're not wrong. That would put me down, but that hurt.
Technically, it's 12.
Oh shit, and I should be accounting for the damage to the cart. My apologies. D6 plus 5. Actually, it's burning on most. Oh, where's my notes?
You said half of the cart was suppressed fire-wise.
Yeah.
So I was hoping somebody else would, dump another barrel of water on the other half. And
Well,
not
I
have
was
to worry about the
planning
second.
to, but it's
Yeah, I thought it was going to go on DM0, so
I meant to be running it on Faradul's turn because he was the one
Oh.
piloting it.
that's
But
fair.
that's fair. That's fair. DM0 also makes more sense, frankly.
Yeah, I was thinking Inish 0 because it's environmental.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. We'll save that for later. All right. 4 schmucks. All right. 10-foot. These guys are gonna start poking at. We'll throw some attacks on Varric.
Nani? Varric is laying in the wagon. What?
Yes. Yes, and they're
We
trying
just
to
drove
stab
the
you.
wagon into the middle of their fortification.
Yep.
Oh, Lord, I wish you had told me this sooner. You did.
Although they're not within 5 feet of you, so I don't think they have advantage on your prone ass.
Oh, my God.
Not that it
2
matters.
hits.
Is prone disadvantage only
Well,
on
the priest is dead.
just all past 5 feet?
The priest is dead. Y'all's healing is just went.
If they're prone within 5... No, reach is different. Ranged attacks against prone are at disadvantage, but they're reaching.
An attack roll against
No,
a
that's
creature advantage if the attacker's within 5 feet.
yeah. It has
Other-
nothing to do with ranged or melee. It's just distance.
11 points, that's it?
Wait, so if
I didn't
somebody's
roll the crit.
prone
Fuck.
and
And you
I
stab
stand over
them
top with a crossbow,
advantage.
it'd be a flat roll.
Oh yeah.
it'd be a flat roll
Assuming
because they
they're-
have disadvantage from a ranged weapon and then advantage from them being.
No, you have disadvantage
prone
because
within
you're
5.
attacking with an enemy in melee of you.
Oh,
And
I guess it has 2
prone-
instances of disadvantage.
so
1
the
instance of
effect-
advantage.
Kitten's referring to bullet point 3. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage if within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack rolls isn't. Yeah. Okay. So they just move up and attack him anyways.
You've already hit me twice, so roll again.
Yep. No, I didn't even roll the crit yet.
Well, why not? Okay,
You lucky
good.
fuck. You lucky
That
fuck.
works. 16 points of damage. 17 points of damage. That works for me.
All right. There's the 19 from the advantaged 4. Four more damage. You lucky fucking cleric.
I mean, wasn't that lucky? You took half my life in one,
All right.
one attack.
3
mean-
goobers left. Settle down, settle down. Okay, those guys got that guy out there. We'll have these 3 attack Thea.
Outside.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Thea got off, so this would be Hayes. My apologies. Got excited looking at my my list. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, we got Porkchop and Vea flanking.
Yeah. All right, Hayes.
What?
What's your armor class?
21.
All right. Wow. You take 2 points of slashing damage after accounting for resistance.
Why can't I get those rolls?
And then you take another 3 points of slashing damage, accounting for your fucking heavy armor bullshit. Wow. It's piddly fucks here. Okay. Alright. Flind. Now that his vanguard has moved. This guy's going to run up and swing the ever-loving fuck out of Faradul.
But no.
Trying to survive to get you up, man. Trying to.
What
Fucking hell.
what initiative are we
Owie.
on right now?
I mean,
How many hits?
fucking what?
I DM2.
Yep, this is DM2.
Okay.
How many hits?
That's 2.
Okay.
Well,
Holy
guys, I
fuck.
see you there, but ow.
Are you conscious?
No.
Okay.
Negative
Farewell
11.
to duty
All
and
right.
space.
Unconscious, and then, well, frankly, this wisdom save doesn't matter because you're unconscious. I do need a Constitution saving throw, though, technically.
Roger that.
Which does not gain the benefits of you being in rage because you're not in rage anymore.
Well, yeah.
Does rage affect con saves?
It
Don't
doesn't.
know. I'm
It's only
mostly
strength.
covering my ass with that statement.
No, rage doesn't cover con.
If that fails, you're also paralyzed.
Okay.
No one
He's
notices.
unconscious.
Plus an extra 14 points of... Wait, hold on. The first hit... Wait, that crit hit you and took you out, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be a dick. Okay.
So
I mean,
the
you
other one
could.
gave him a failed death save, right?
Correct.
Then the one after that gave him another failed.
No, he's just at the... Hold on. This has a range of...
14 doesn't hit him.
Yeah. This has a range of 10 feet. Yeah, there we go. Boom. This guy wallops a motherfucker. Intervene.
Alrighty, so time to do some wizardly bullshit. First off, the cart's on fire, yes?
The cart is on fire.
The half of the cart that's on fire, all of the fire is within 5 foot of one of our water barrels, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so, as an action, I will cast Shape Water, which allows me to basically move water that the water is within a 5 foot cube and move it 5 feet in any direction. So it's going to put out that fire.
Okay.
It basically just leaps out of the barrel and sloshes all over the cart, stripping away the fire and the oil, hopefully.
Indeed. Intervene starts waterbending.
Yes. I turn on the sprinkler system. Secondly, I assume the 6 knobs and the Flind all approached from the side that was not on fire. So they're all grouped on one side of the cart, correct?
No, they just enveloped the front.
So shouldn't some of them have taken fire damage for meleeing through a burning cart?
They got reach weapons.
Okay. So they're all in the front of the cart, though.
Yeah, they're all like that front, 2 sides and whatnot. Yes.
If I was to put a 20-foot sphere somewhere, could I envelop the 6 knobs and the Flind without hitting allied party members? I don't care about the horses.
Do you care about the bleeding out Faradul?
How many failed death saves does Faradul have?
1.
Yes, I do care about him. He's prone on the cart, right?
Yes.
So if I elevate the sphere, would I be able to hit people in the head without hitting him with that sphere?
Mm,
And thus they would be
yes.
inside the sphere, just not wholly within?
Yeah.
Okay. I will then burn some sorcery points to quicken cast out of the wand a fireball, because all that does is says you cast a spell, which I can boost with sorcery points,
Fucking airburst.
to airburst it, and the 6 knobs and the Flynn need to make a dex save
All right.
as the wand of fireballs turns to ash. Fail. The 17, the 15, and the 21 pass. The 6, 3, and 8 fail.
Perfect.
For 31 points of fire damage.
Good roll.
Yeah, it was basically average. Which is not bad.
Yes. All right. How are the knobs and the flint looking?
Binged.
The knobs and the flint. Let's see. The knobs are. I mean, several of them are looking bloodied. A number of them are looking singed. The flint is looking like he has suffered damage, but is mostly just ready to rip your throat out.
Uh-huh.
And they all smell like ass.
All right. Well, I'm not in melee with any of them, and these are ruins, right?
Yes.
So can I hop out of the cart and then run like perpendicular to the path the cart took to get in here to get into some cover? I want to move my full 30 feet doing that. Like, yes. I want to go north or south away. Like in the way you drew it, assuming north and south where like we were driving west. I want to go north or south. Is there any difference in how the structure is, or is it symmetric? North versus south.
It is functionally symmetric.
Okay, I go north. And that's my turn. I go north 30 feet.
Alrighty, Varric.
All right. Shit. Fire and save matches. Okay. How is everybody? Well, Faradul is unconscious.
Everybody else is pretty much full health.
Not me.
You're
In
not.
comparison.
The marshals have been pretty well peppered on their way up here.
Okay. So what should I do? Should I heal?
Get Faradul up.
Faradul up. Okay.
Get him up before they kill him.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to Faradul, and as an action, I am going to pour a potion of healing down his throat. Okay. How much is that? 2d4 plus?
Plus 2.
2? Give him 6 points, and then as a bonus action, I am going to upcast Healing Word to give him another.
Good thing you're back. You're getting health right now.
Hey!
16 more.
So 22.
How did that?
Yeah.
I stole your almonds.
Is it 22 healing? And then I am I've used my action, my bonus action, and there's guys in the wagon with me. Don't like that. Is it possible for me to follow Intervin and away from these knolls and get to some kind of cover. I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay, do you provoke attacks of opportunity?
Not usually.
Currently, because I know you got a funny ability.
Well, I have the mobile feat. Well, I have to attack a creature to not to provoke attacks.
Well, your peace domain, right?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
if I
Don't
use
you have like
yeah, and then if I use my channel to bomb of peace, I can move my speed without that but that requires me to use my action to use my ability. It requires
gotcha?
me to
Okay.
use my channel divinity. So how many of them are there that would hit me if I try to go run away? Is there no way I can get out of this
At
without getting hit?
minimum, assuming you use the most optimal escape, there are 2 that could attempt to get you.
Fuck it, I gotta take it. I gotta get away from these bullshits. I can't withstand another attack of them guys. I can't. There's too many of them. I'm already at under half life. I can't do it. One more attack will kill me outright.
Okay.
I mean, I do have the skeletons on the cart that can sort of body block.
Fair point. They would have been towards the front.
And I would be rolling away from the monsters anyway.
Are you retreating and provoking attacks of opportunity, or are you holding your position?
I am retreating and provoking attacks of opportunity, Gilbert.
All right. 13-7.
Miss.
Indeed. Apparently, you're leaning forward, getting your buddy, and then rolling out the back of the cart was contrary to their expectations, and you get out of the
Ninja
way.
roll.
Did an Elder Scrolls combat roll.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna move my 40 feet towards cover.
All right. Are you heading north by Interven,
Yes.
south, or out to the outside of the fortifications by Freya and Porkchop?
No, I'm gonna go with Intervin towards cover. My sneak skill is pretty good. I can disappear if I need to.
All right. Sorella.
I'm gonna have my skeletons move up to keep the. These are gnolls, right? I'm just
Knowles.
making them front line for Varric to not get chased down. There's spears in the cart that they can grab, right?
How many you want?
I'm just gonna grab one for each. 4 spears, and they're gonna start poking.
All right. Are they starting with the weakest Mega Knowles?
Yeah. Oh, these are the mega gnolls.
I guess that's the joke we're going with for the.
I was just calling them
the
knobs to
melee.
differentiate them from the bowmen.
Yeah, Mega Knobs. That's what it was.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? That's my dice roll. What did I copy? Two question mark. Yeah. 10, 4, 4, 12 to hit. I don't think any of those hit.
None of those hit.
All right, but they are in the way for now. Then I'm going to cast. Fuck, I don't have spell slot for that. I'll upcast sleep on the party of gnolls with the big guy.
Okay.
And I'll cast that at 2nd level to hopefully get one more of these guys. 33 health starting from lowest.
One is Snoozy.
Alright, that is not promising. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Rourke.
All right. From my vantage point, can I see the big boss guy?
E.
All right. How close is he?
20 feet.
Looking for less than 30. All right. I shoot a sleepy dart at him.
All right.
That hit?
That hits. I believe it's a DC, what I say, 15, 16?
15.
15.
Yep. So 7 piercing from the dart. He passed.
Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope. Aimed. Just ducking back down under full cover.
Okie dokie. DM1. All right. 5 are asleep. 2 are dead, leaving 8. Open fire. They are actually, you know what? One of these groups is going to take shots at Fea. I don't believe any of those, except maybe the 16 hits Fea.
Yeah, the 16 then it's no longer in cover.
6 piercing. And these 3 are going to... Man, you fuckers scattered. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
It's almost like the terrain rewards fighting that way. I mean, they do it, we do it.
Yep. It
This is
turns
just
into a
what
bloody melee over a 900 square yard area.
this is just what bush warfare is.
And these guys are going to take pot shots at Sorella.
I'm still in the top of the cart.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Skeletons
I
are the ones that are out. Yeah, they take pot shots at Skelly Bros. We'll go 1 per.
Miss hit.
9 piercing, which I believe it's resistant to.
Actually, no. Vulnerable to bludgeoning, immune to poison, no resistance.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, that's the ranged Kadra. Hayes,
Okay, we stopped.
you have stopped.
I get out. Is there an ally close to me?
Yes, there are some skeletons.
Are they fighting?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to bait and switch with one of the skeletons.
All right.
So that's a D. Wait. That's stupid. Okay. Now are there... I could hit one, it's close. Bad guy?
Yes.
I hit a bad guy.
Make your attack roll. As the 3rd week of brutal Nolish warfare continues.
It's those damn grassy knolls.
I assume I hit.
You hit. Yeah, there's a lot of shooters on these grassy knolls.
Oh my god, these fucking ones. Well, fuck him. I hit him again. Okay. Is he dead?
He is near death.
I spit on him.
He spits on you.
Well, I spit in his mouth.
He spits in your mouth.
I smile.
Joke's on you. Hayes into
The
that.
knoll seems into that.
I thought you were gonna say you swallow.
The GM feels uncomfortable and smites you.
Smash cut to Sorella frantically writing fanfic in the top of the cart.
5 turns later, each one's having a smoke.
Alrighty. Goofing around aside. Freya.
How far are the strong guys? Strongholds.
Currently 40 feet from you.
And what about other gnolls?
Less than that. Most of them are within the 30-foot range.
I would like to start heading towards the big gnolls, smashing little gnolls in my way.
Okay.
I will re-roll the ones and twos. So it's a 17 and a 16.
Dead knoll. Anything else?
I just continue on my way to the big gnoll.
Alright. Pork chop.
Alright, I poke out from behind my wall at the group of gnolls that was... Actually, hold on, before I do that. Is anybody currently, like, being menaced by a bunch of gnolls in melee with them?
Faradul.
Okay. Are those the melee
Also-
gnolls or the archers?
So Faradul is being accosted by melee gnolls while being and the Flind while being supported by skeletons. Most of the
okay.
party is scattered. The only other melee relevant person is actually Hayes is in that same cluster. The only other melee person is Faya, who
And the big
is
guy.
engaging the gnoll archers
Okay.
and beginning the slaughter.
Well, that group of archers I was shooting at before is still there, right?
Yes,
How many are they?
8 strong.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep attacking them. Another
Miss.
2.
Hit.
Nice. Dead Knoll, I think.
Dead gnoll.
Dead Knoll question mark?
Clinging to life.
Damn it.
An inch to the left and you would have gotten him.
Oh well. That's all I got for this round. I duck back into cover and that's it.
Alrighty, fair duel.
Well, I get back up from my near-death experience, and then I
I believe
rage.
that means you have a point or two of exhaustion.
We're going to be at 3 points. Oh, I forget if it's 1 point for each or something like that.
Each time you go down and get back up, it's a point of exhaustion, and then I think your class has some kind of fucky shit with its points of exhaustion.
Yeah, so probably 2 then.
Yeah, every time he comes out of rage with Berserker, he gets a point of exhaustion.
Every time he comes out of...
Every
Well,
time
every
his
time he
rage is a
berserks.
frenzy.
Every time he frenzies, he gets one. He's only done
Oh,
that
He can
once.
choose. He can
I
choose a
was gonna
normal
say.
rage. Yeah, he can choose a normal rage, or he can choose a frenzy rage, which gives him a bonus action attack and a point of exhaustion at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are currently conscious, prone on the cart,
Yes.
with 2 points of exhaustion. 1 from earlier, 1 from now.
Oh yes. And what does that do? That's minus. What kind of minuses to attack? I forget that one.
It's at the very bottom of your sheet, it should say. What exhaustion will do at that level.
Not
I got
not
exhaustion
good.
to its half speed.
Yep, your speed is halved.
Right. Well, luckily I don't need to go that far.
Indeed.
Okay, so yeah, I just have disadvantage on ability checks and speed halved. All right, that's all right. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad.
Indeed. I mean, you can set up and immediately take to the null knobs that are right in melee.
Yeah. So then I'm just going to attack the first knob I see with my 2 normal attacks.
Not gonna reckless?
Oh no 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 no. Because then that's disadvantage on attack rolls. With
What?
another exhaust. Well, if I go down, if we have more combat after those.
No, that's if you go into a frenzy raged. Reckless attacking just means that you have advantage to hit and advantage to being hit.
Oh well, I don't want that either.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna say
only
with his
lasts him a
health,
round.
he and still though he's the prime target.
What?
Yeah, don't try that shit, Gilbert.
Barbarian in
Yeah,
the middle
yeah.
of the enemy ring.
Yeah,
Prime
you're
target?
you're
You
silly.
don't you don't want to rage next to the 5-6 melee guys? Come on.
Come on, where's your
reckless?
barbarian pride?
Back with my almonds.
Rage and go for it.
Yeah, all right, I did rage.
Then destroy.
I'm working on it. I just need to get the right bonuses here.
The best way to avoid being hit is to kill all of the enemies.
Well,
Then
yes,
they can no
indeed.
longer hit you.
Oh, does bless still apply even though I went down?
Yes, because I still
Excellent.
have concentration on it.
Excellent. I like that. I like that a lot.
It only has 2 rounds after this left, though.
Well, hopefully that's all we need.
Man, you guys give me all the good gifts tonight.
Well, that's what we live for. All right. First deck. I take it that does not hit.
I'm having to check. 1 second.
Roger.
Barely hits.
Oh, I like that. And 2 hits. Excellent.
Indeed, 2 hits. Roll separate.
Yep.
That just barely hits his head off his shoulders.
Nice. And then I go to the next one down the line.
Puts him near death.
Excellent. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, these guys. 5 remain. Oh boy, I get to make a roll. Yeah. All right. Well, their abilities recharge. And they start attacking even more furiously as they rampage around. Let's see. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 attacks. All right. So we'll put, let's go with 4 of those on Faradul. Faradul.
Oh, that's 3 hits.
Okay. Nine slashing.
All right.
12 slashing. 8 slashing. So 6, 5, 4. Do I hear 3 levels of exhaustion?
No, you do not.
Dang it!
Still up.
You're
I was hoping for
4.
6, 5, 4, 3.
644.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay, good.
Barely, but I'm still up.
Man, I was hoping 6, 5, 4, 3 rounds of exhaustion, 2 failed death saves, and 1 round to live. Alrighty. Okay, so that's those schmucks. Now for these goons, let's see. One of them is going to go for attacks on the skeletons. Sleuth.
Yep.
These will be targeting most injured skeleton to least injured skeleton, attacking until dead.
Gotcha.
9 misses, 23, 19.
Both hit.
4, and then 7.
4 plus 7 is 11. That kills the most injured with both
Alrighty.
attacks.
Good to know. Other 2 are going to go and try to gank Hayes.
No.
Indeed, no. And the Flind. This dude is going to go after Hayes. Hayes, a 22, a 25, a 21.
My cost 22.
All right. So 22 and 25 hit. Hayes, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Take 3 off of that for 9 points of bludgeoning damage against you. And I need a wisdom save. That fails. All right, there are
Is it a
1,
spell?
2, 3, 4. This is a magical effect.
Within 5 feet?
No, this is not a spell like that for Mage Slayer. All right. So, ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. Right. Hayes,
What?
roll a d4. If it's a 1 or 2, you target a gnoll. If it's a 3 or 4, you target a skeleton. A skeleton has been targeted. Make an attack roll and roll damage, please, if you hit. 13 sleuth, does that hit a skeleton?
That is their armor class.
All right. What kind of weapon are you using, Hayes?
Warhammer.
All right, that's bludgeoning. Roll your damage. 13 with vulnerability is a ×2.
They have 16 health. That's a dead skeleton.
All right, 2 skeletons down. All right, the next one that hit Hayes. My apologies for the length of this turn, folks.
It's okay, Gilbert. I'm not crying. You're crying.
Hayes, you take 7 more bludgeoning damage, which is reduced to 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And you also take 13 points of psychic damage, which cannot be reduced by your heavy armor mastery or rage. Are you still up, Hayes?
Yeah.
Okay. That is DM2. Intervene.
Alrighty. So the 5 platforms, those guys are still up, aren't they?
Yes.
But
Except one of them who are all asleep.
Right, that's the platform near me to the north, right?
Correct.
Okay. And they're still asleep.
Correct.
All right. As a bonus action, I'd like to Misty step up to the top of that platform.
Okay.
And can I see the flint from up here? Should be over by the wagon, right? Big, tall, and nasty.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was distracted there. Apparently, I'd been eating my brother's hash browns. What's up?
I can see the flint from here, yes?
Yes.
Range?
He would be 35 feet.
Damn, that close. Okay. Squirt gun. Does a 20 hit him?
Yes, that hits him.
Deals 23 points of bludgeoning damage, strength save or fall prone. He's still standing. I will then drop prone on this platform next to all of the sleeping gnolls.
Cheeky fucker.
Yep.
Alrighty, anything else?
No.
Alright. Varric.
All right. Distance to the party.
40 feet.
Okay. I am going to bonus action Misty Step 30 feet towards the party. I am going to channel divinity Balm of Peace and move through the party, laying hands on everybody for
For a second there, I heard bomb of peace, and I was very confused.
It's like the holy hand grenade.
He's the duck. He's put a bomb on you. Now you have to give it away to somebody.
Who is the worst off? It wasn't a good roll. Who is the worst off?
Well, I'm at 7 out of 69.
And what about Hayes?
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
So, and Hayes, are you hurt too?
Hayes, what are your hit points out of your hit point maximum?
I'm at a 32 of an 82.
42, that's fine.
No,
You're
wait,
fine. You're fine.
32 of 82.
32, you're still fine. Anybody else? Well, then, Faradul, you'll get all of this. You'll get all 11 hit points
Woo!
as I touch you and then move my 40 feet away.
I like it.
Does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
I feel better.
And that is all I can do.
Alrighty. And so you're ending your turn in that area?
No, I moved away. I went up. I misty stepped 30 feet, moved up in Faradul, touched him, and then moved my entire movement speed I had left back towards where I was going.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
it didn't provoke attacks of opportunity, so I got the hell up out of there.
Gotcha.
If I find cover, I'm going to find cover.
Alrighty. Yeah, I missed the Misty Step part. Okay. Sorella.
Can I poke my head into the main part of the wagon from the total cover bit?
Yeah,
And,
there's an opening.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that and cast, what the fuck is it called? Ray of Sickness on the big scary guy. I don't remember his name, but it starts with an F.
The Flind.
Yeah, that one. So I roll.
Attack roll followed by a Constitution save.
Yeah, because it is goofy like that. 27 to hit. 11 fails. He is poisoned.
1 second.
And he takes 9 poison damage, assuming he's not immune.
More the effect that's running out. And the Constitution save throw is against being poisoned?
Yes.
Okay,
The
in
hit
that case.
The hit is damaged. The Constitution saving throw is for the condition.
Okay. In that case, he has advantage on it. 1 second. Okay, so he does pass.
Just by a little bit.
Indeed.
Bonus action skeletons. See if I copied over this again. I did copy over this again. I don't know what message.txt is though. Down 2 skeletons. 22. 15, 10, both miss.
No, a 15 does hit. Wait, were you targeting the Flind or one of the regular dudes?
Regular dudes.
15 hits.
Ah, sweet. Spear is a D6?
D6 plus strength.
6 plus strength of 0, intelligence modifier, no, proficiency bonus of 3, because necromancer, 9 piercing damage. That's going to be it for me.
Kills one.
Ah, sweet. It's damage off the board. That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Rourke.
Another dart.
Alright, that definitely hits Faradul.
I was about to say, wait, what?
Oh wait,
That's right. Ruffles was a
with-
plant.
with this being a hand crossbow, I should get sneak attack on these hits, right?
Yeah. It would.
So I didn't actually roll the damage on the last one because I was able to sneak attack. But anyway, I'm that's fine. I just want to make sure for this one because it does actually matter.
It does. Don't forget to actually roll your damage.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Histon all over again.
Yeah, no, we just missed out on 3d6 on the big guy. That's shitty. That's okay.
Wait, what do you mean, Faradul? Getting shot in the back by the people that were supposed to be your allies?
Yeah, just seems to be. We've seen this movie before.
Well, you're in a frenzied, psychotic rage, blind to everything around you. foolishly guiding your entire battle wagon of dudes right into the enemy's front line?
Foolish
And
samurai
I will
warriors.
re-roll that one.
Oh, gee, really?
Better. 37 piercing and a con save. There's a 4% chance he fails it. Fucker. That would have been the time. 4 on the first roll. Why couldn't you just roll a fucking 6? Alright. Yeah, other than 37 piercing damage to him, that's it.
Alrighty. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's the archer's turn.
They're loving it.
I duck back down.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Time to mass murder the party.
Yay! What?
Actually, that's entirely possible. I might have been misrunning the. Oh my god, I've been misrunning these guys.
What did you do, Gilbert?
Okay, I'll have to keep this in mind. All right. Well, let's see. Number of these archers are going to begin archerizing all over Fea.
Who?
Me?
Yes, they're firing on you. Uh, 19, 16, 23.
3 hits.
7, 9, 8. Alrighty. And Hayes. Hayes,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, I thought you were shooting me.
No. Hayes, if I were shooting you, I'd be annoyingly asking you if those hit your armor class.
Alright! Hang on. So, first thing I'm gonna do is the fuck? My sonar buoy just pinged. Is near me.
Can you say that in English?
Is near me.
I think so.
Well, this is very honorable. I'm
Yeah, it's
going
very.
to bait and switch the
Are you taking the armor class, or are you giving Faradul the armor class?
No, I think. Very honorable.
Grabs Faradul, pushes him off the cart, gets on top, takes armor class.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what you get for bullying the cripple.
Honestly, Hayes, I don't think I've ever seen you roll higher than like a 4 on that roll.
He's rolled an 8 before.
Alright, now I'm gonna do a little second wind. Very honorable. Not very honorable.
Pushes injured party member off cart, takes position on the high ground, gets armor class, heals, doesn't help injured barbarian.
I now want to attack an injured one. A lizard.
Oh, there's one that's near death.
There are no lizards, Hayes.
What are there?
Gnolls.
That's what I said, lizards! Attack!
They're hyena men!
Lizards are like big dogs.
They're hyenas, yeah.
Yeah, like
Are we
big
sure they're
hyenas
men?
on 2 legs.
That's what I said, a lizard! Attack!
Well, you see, it's hard to tell if they're really hyena men or hyena women, because both of them have massive...
Did I hit?
No, seriously, do you know what happens with female hyenas?
Did I hit?
No.
Did I hit?
Yes. All right. Badly bloodied.
I attack some more.
I tried to type in Noah for a GIF, and this is all I got, and I kind of would want to be beat by her.
You fucking sick furry.
And that's gone.
You beat me to it.
Is it dead now?
Now it's dead, yes.
Is there another injured one?
Hayes?
What?
Didn't you already bait and switch, then second wind?
Oh, is action surge a bonus action? No, it's not. It just says it's not a bonus. I can just do it.
Yeah, didn't you use that already, though?
I did not.
Okay.
He hasn't used Action Surge.
So is there another injured one?
Yes.
Is it dead?
No. But he is near death.
Purge the furries!
The next person that posts a furry image causes the entire group to suffer disadvantage until DM 0 of the next round.
A furry image, you say?
God damn it.
Here, let me go find a furry image. Oh, damn it, Mister.
This one's pretty furry.
Damn it, somebody beat me to it. I was gonna post that, you son of a bitch.
Well, I guess everyone gets disadvantage until DM 0.
Joke's on you, I don't roll.
Except for Underdark and Ruffles. They didn't, and Faradul.
Oh,
They're fine.
I didn't post shit.
Well, me.
And Pete. Okay, it turns out it was only a couple of problematic individuals.
Mister, why is everything that you're posting horny? What the fuck have you been Googling?
do you
Type in,
really want the answer for that one?
furry in the gifts, and that's what comes up.
So it's not him that's horny, it's the gift thing. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I just type in furry, and I post the ones that pop up.
Faya. Purge the Nolish furry.
I would like to walk to the big boss and smash him on the head.
I'm sorry, can you repeat what you were doing? You're running up to the something furry?
Big boss.
You will provoke attacks of opportunity if you attempt to reach him.
Okay, fine. I smash people in my way.
Okay. Interesting choice, but okay. 2 hits. That roll is incorrect. That roll is more correct.
I reroll once.
Huh. Nice and even, but okay. What the fuck is with all these fail and you suck gifts? Get the fuck out of here, people. Alrighty, so that absolutely murks that knowledge knob.
Was that the big guy who just went down? The
No,
big
he
cheese?
just murked a knob.
The knob.
One of the healthier ones too.
Hmm.
I'm just cleaving my way towards the big guy.
Anything else?
I just keep moving towards the big guy.
Alrighty. Are you provoking attack of opportunity?
No.
Boring.
Hayes, if I get more sass out of you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Pork chop.
How far away is the head honcho knoll?
From you, he's 40 feet.
Okay. How's he looking?
He's looking a bit roughed up.
Okay, we're gonna action surge and throw a bunch of axes at him.
Don't those have a 30-foot range?
Not when I have sharpshooter. No.
Ah.
And also they're darts.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're 20-60. So for me, it's just 60.
Man can throw a tomahawk clear 60 feet away.
Miss. Hit, miss.
All right,
3
I'll hit
hits.
55 slashing.
Ow.
Fuck! He's
Imagine how much
bloodied.
damage. Alright. Well, let's see, that's my action surge, and given the way this is going, that is probably the last turn I'm going to get before midnight, so I'm going to bed.
Alrighty. Have a good night.
We'll take care.
Good night.
Alrighty. Ferroduel.
Right. Well, I'm going to attack the next knob that is within range. I think because the one that I bloodied and barely was standing, he died, right?
Yes.
All right. So moving on to the next one. That's definitely a hit.
I can confirm that's a hit. Wait, who are you targeting?
A knob.
Okay.
Blizzard.
That's also a hit.
20 damage.
Well, it sucks to be that knob. He's also dead. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. These guys. Not many of them left. No recharge. They are close to this guy, though, so they're going to try something. Oh, the melee dudes are currently dead. Okay. These guys are going to pull up on over. And the 2 remaining are going to attempt to slay Fea. They're close to the knoll. Shift around a little bit so they'll be in their aura. And they'll make their attacks. Fea, 19, 21, 15, 17.
The 15 misses. So 3 hits.
All right. Okay, these are all glaives. Uh, 699, so 3, 4, 4. How you holding up?
Not quite blood. Not quite bloodied yet.
All right. The Flind. The Flind is going to make 3 attacks against you. First misses 27 and a 19.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, those hit.
All right, so 13 bludgeoning. 14 psychic. Are you still up? Probably.
Yeah, but
All
I'm bloody.
right. 10 more bludgeoning. And Constitution save.
That was a great scene.
Pass.
Great scene in that movie. It
I
really was.
was. You hit it with.
And intervene.
Alrighty. I stand back up. Flynn's still alive.
Yes. He is bloodied.
Squirt gun. $14 hit?
Nope.
That's unfortunate. I drop round. End of turn.
All right.
All right.
Varric.
All right. The 6 guys in the wagon. The 6 party. How many party members were in the wagon? So me and Introven are not in the wagon, but the rest of them are in the wagon or around it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I am going to cast a bonus action. I am going to cast mass healing word for those 6 to heal.
Can I donate my hit dice to somebody else?
No.
'Cause I'm at full. I
No.
don't need help.
Well, 7. Everybody gets 7 hit points, and then on top of that, I'm not done. And then I am going to bond Faradul, Hayes, and Freya together. So that means as long as they're within 30 feet of each other, they get a D4 on all saves, attacks, and checks.
What's that from?
That is from my Emboldening Bond Peace Domain Cleric ability.
Huh, neat.
It stacks with bless.
It stacks with Bless, but I can't cast Bless till next turn. So right now I'm gonna give everybody a healing, and then I'm gonna and bond the 3 fighters together, and then so they can do more damage. And then next turn I'll bless the rest of them. And that will be it. That will be all Mike can do.
Alrighty. That is now Sorella's turn.
The wind is bloodied.
Yes.
Alright. Fuck it. I'll cast hold. Hey, gnolls are humanoids, right? They are in the normal game. I'm just asking if they're changed
Yes.
for this. Alright.
Wait,
I'm gonna...
hold on, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Well, that's dumb.
What?
Wait. Hold on. They're all apparently different depending on the source here. Let me figure out what the fuck's going on with this. Yes, the gnolls are classified as a humanoid.
Alright. I'm gonna cast hold a person on the Flint. Is a wisdom save. I'm just hoping his wisdom is worse than his constitution.
It is.
Not by enough.
And he doesn't have advantage.
Alright. Then the skeletons are going to continue to attack. How much of his entourage is still there?
2 pretty damn injured gnolls.
Alright, I'll poke at the more injured of the 2. 21 hits.
Hit.
Numbers. 4 damage.
He's more injured.
That's going to be my turn.
All right, Rourke.
Another dirt.
Why is the guy grabbing the kid by the head, shoving him into the ground with fireworks out and shouting healed?
I have no idea.
Because he's healed.
Under, is this the last round of Blessed for us?
Yeah, when it comes to my turn, Bless ends.
I just want to make sure I still had it. 18 to hit.
Hit.
And I will make sure I roll my 3d6 this time. And con save. 18 piercing.
I gotta head out. Have a good one.
Have a good night, Sleuth.
Take care.
Have a good night.
Yeah, he passed. He go suck a fat one. 18 more piercing to him, though.
Indeed, he's not doing great.
Good.
The schmucks. What'll these schmucks do? Well, these schmucks are no longer in range with, you know what? You know what? They're targeting you, Faradul.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, they really did.
Holy fuck!
Every single hit?
Oh yeah.
Alright, what do you have for hit points?
Not a lot.
25.
Okay, so they probably won't kill you.
We finally get to
Probably maybe
recreate the scenes.
Seven,
Oh,
nine, 8, 7, 4.
Well, that's all in half, so that is good.
So that's 3, 4, 4, 3, 2.
I live
By how much?
9.
Nice.
Yeah, you could have taken a few more hits.
All right, Hayes,
What?
your turn.
Oh,
All right. How many are left? 1, 2.
5 archers, 2 armored gnolls, 1 Flind.
Next to me.
1 Flind.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do a little bait and switch. Once again, shove out of my way.
You jump out of the cart, shove him to the ground, and keep walking.
Aha! Alright, now I attack.
Let me get a +4.
+4.
Yeah, I got a plus a D4 on your attack.
Well, it hits anyway.
Then you got a D4 to your damage too.
Is he dead?
No, but he's more injured.
I hit him again.
Hit. He is really not doing well. Anything else?
No.
Fea.
Am I in range to hit the big guy?
Do you have reach?
No.
Then no.
And will I provoke opportunity attacks if I get in range?
Yes.
Well, then I continue smashing the people around me. One hit.
Indeed, 1 hit.
I'll re-roll the 1 and 2. So 20 damage. Is another one dead?
Yep, another one is dead. Faradul.
The next knob shall be attacked.
If you want, you are also able to approach the Flynn without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Yes, let's do that. One hit?
1 hit.
9 damage.
He's still up. Barely, but still up. Badly bloodied.
Right, yeah.
All right. These guys. Well, the last of his honor guard is going to attempt to murder Fea. All right, so they get the recharge. Uh, 16, 17, 16.
3 hits.
So what you're raging, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you're looking at 2 and 4 slashing, followed by a bite, which does. There we go. 2 piercing after resistance. All right. And the Flint. Well, the Flint is going to swing his flail at. I mean, honestly, at this point, Faraduel, it's a matter of pride. Actually, hold on. All 3 of you are in it. You know what? Let's get silly up in here. 1 flail head is going for each of you. 1 at Faraduel, 1 at Fea, 1 at Hayes. In that order. 21 Faraduel, 24 Hayes, 24 Fea, 26 Hayes.
No, that's not what you
Oh.
said.
Yes, my original decree was Faraduel, Fea, Hayes in sequence. If you want to listen to the recording, you can, in fact, confirm I went down top to bottom and then simply read off wrong later. Those all hit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does a 26 hit you, Hayes?
Yes.
Okay. Six bludgeoning to Faraduel. Faraduel,
Right.
give me a wisdom save.
Un momento, por favor. Excellent. And wisdom, you say?
Indeed, wisdom.
I don't like that. Oh, yay.
18 passes. 9 bludgeoning against Fea. And 8 psychic. "13 bludgeoning against Hayes, reduced down to 10. And Hayes, Constitution saving throw.
Wait, I don't. Didn't he give us a +4? Does 4 make a difference?
You get a D4.
Yep. A 13 does not pass. You are paralyzed. That is this guy. Intervene.
Alright, I stand back up. Big guy still alive?
Big guy is clinging to life.
Alright, and Bless just ended. Well, I'll try to Super Soaker the big guy. I probably missed, didn't I?
Right?
Indeed.
Trying to pee on him.
Yeah, I'm going to drop back, bro. I'm done.
All right. It is now the turn of Barrick. Mister. Barrick
Yeah.
dodges.
I'm here.
Okay, make your turn.
So how is everybody doing? The ones in the front lines, anyway. Anybody down?
5 out of 83.
Fuck.
Yeah, no one is down, but I'm pretty sure Faradul, Thea, and Hayes are all pretty fucked up.
Yeah, we're hurting.
How many enemies are left?
Uh, 5 archers, 1 badly injured armored gnoll, and a nearly dead Flind.
So nobody in okay, okay, good. I was trying to see how many were in combat that were alive, but well, I guess I'm gonna move up and cure wounds on. How far is Freya up? Is she in melee?
She is in melee with the Flind and with the armored gnoll.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move up bonus action Freya with healing word.
You've said the wrong name like 3 times in like 3 different iterations.
You know what? Shut up.
Freya, Flaya,
Whatever.
Flava.
For 15, and
Flava
then
Flay.
and I'm not done. And then I am going to use a healer's kit to give him another. You're level 6, right?
Yes.
And then another 15, so you get 30 hit points.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna move away if I can. But that's all the healing word I got on the 3 of you. So the 3 of you better do something quick, because that's I'm running out of spell slots here.
Yeah, we're working on it.
All out of rockets, sir.
Till I shoot them again. No, I want to see how this pans out.
All right, Sorella's gone. Rurik, your move.
Big guy not looking too good.
He's not looking too good.
All right. Drop the dart rifle. Pick up a crossbow.
Hit.
I'll re-roll that 3. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Aha! 4.
He dies. Your crossbow bolt sinking into his throat. As he dies, his glowing orange eyes go out. You can see on his skin words burn themselves across its entire form, igniting the fur.
Oh
As
shit,
a
he's gonna
great
blow!
iron spike shoots out of the ground, impaling the knoll crotch to head, followed by more iron spikes. Let me get this thing.
Thank you.
I will need bump. Where the fuck would I put this? End effect.
Are the words legible?
They look like arcane runes, probably.
There it is. Alrighty, so 5 foot tall, inch diameter iron spikes begin shooting out of the ground. The Knoll, Thea, Hayes, Faradul, and just barely not. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, just barely not the horse. Need to make dexterity saving throws.
Well, I evidently just stand there and take it.
Hayes, dex save.
Dex?
Yep,
Yes,
dex
Dex.
save. As iron spikes shoot from the ground. You fucking matrix dodge.
Everybody gets a D4 on
All
their
right.
saves now, just so you know.
Only Fea fails that. Everyone else takes half. Bum, bum, ba-dum.
I take half?
Yeah, save for half. Of 32 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
In the case of Fea, you are restrained as you are impaled by the spike.
I'm out again.
Rude.
DM1. Oh, also,
Oh,
the
I wasn't
other
done.
knoll. I forgot to cover that knoll. That knoll is also impaled and slain. The rest of the gnolls begin fleeing.
Oh, well.
Except for the
Faradul,
sleeping ones.
except for the sleeping ones, yeah.
Oh,
Hayes. Wait, Faradul, you're bleeding out, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hayes?
What now?
Well, Faradul is bleeding out, and the gnolls are fleeing.
Who's alive? The bad ones.
Archers.
The big guy's dead?
Yep. What? Were you not paying
How,
attention when I just described all that?
He doesn't pay attention.
how far away are they?
Too far.
What do you mean too far?
The only reason we're still in initiative is because we have a party member bleeding out.
Yep.
I heal him.
All right, give me a medicine check.
With a healer's kit.
You can use
I
the healer's kit.
I think that just works
Anybody.
automatically and stabilizes.
Anybody can use a healer kit. It's just an auto. It's a
Who's he using
one
it
use
on?
auto stable.
Faradul.
Yay.
Alrighty. And
Okay,
we can,
so okay, yeah, that works.
yeah, and we can call that there. Getting Faye off the iron spike is going to be all that difficult as the gnolls rout.
Yeah.
Yep, and I believe we